In this video, we'll cover the key features, events, parsing, and indexing. We can begin by ingesting events and parsing and indexing every field within those events, such as geographic and metadata fields. Every event that flows into Helix Connect is parsed, indexed, and assigned an event class, making it easy to search for specific data. Event classes include things like intelligence hits, product categories, and vendor technologies. Customers can also create custom parsers using a Trellix-provided self-service parsing guide. Our detection engines rely heavily on this event parsing. Now let's check out a demo where we'll look at a high-level overview of the event structure within Helix Connect.
Every single piece of data that's brought into Helix Connect gets assigned an event class. If we're on the summary dashboard and we scroll to the bottom, you can see here for the past 24 hours, these are all of our event classes. Here you can see the totals of these different event classes, and they're grouped by things like NX, EDR, Mandiant, EPO, Intel hits, AWS, and so on and so forth. You can also click on these individual event classes. Let's use Intel hit as an example. As we click on that, it automatically populates in the search bar up above that specific event class. In this case, it's an Intel hit. If we move all the way over to the right, you can then search, and this will bring up all of that raw data from that event class. Another easy way to see these events is within an individual alert, and we'll touch on those individual alerts here in the next section. Here, though, you can see we have an individual events tab within that alert. It'll show you the query that we used, and then again, a lot of that raw message data or that forensic information that you may need for your investigation. Things like account domains, file paths, different hashes, different event names, and so on and so forth.
We touched on event structure earlier. Now let's take a deeper look at this topic. Every piece of data that flows into the Helix Connect console gets parsed and indexed. All of that data is divided by class and metaclass, which is critical for things like rule function and our detection engines. Class and metaclass is device and technology specific. If the class equals unknown, that means that no matching parser was found within Helix Connect. Trellix provides native parsers out of the box, which allows control over parsing and ensures rule consistency across the platform. Trellix also provides custom parsers that can be built by customers. This is typically needed for unknown syslog or CEF data and can be very complex to build. Here you can see there are four main parts to an event within Helix Connect: the raw data, the parsed data, the metadata, and any geographic data that is provided as well. Helix Connect parses every event the same way using these four categories, which allows our rules and our detection engines to be consistent across the platform. Now let's check out a demo of parsing and indexing within Helix Connect.
We want to bring in whatever data you have from different sources. So that could be in several different formats. It could be from on-prem solutions, could be from cloud solutions. We want to bring it all in. We're an open XDR system. And then we track that data in a couple different ways. Here it shows our events per second. So we keep daily average, daily high, daily lows all across the board here. And then we parse it as well on our side just to kind of standardize how those logs and events come in. So in this case, for the past 24 hours, you can see here, we have quite a bit of data coming through the system, and we parse it and we give it an event class. So you can see that there. So these are obviously native Trellix solutions. It could be our EDR, our endpoint solutions, our network solutions, our email, but it also can come from third parties. So maybe it's coming from Slack, right? Maybe it's coming from AWS, something like that. And you can actually search on all these, and we'll touch on that a little bit.